Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're here, you're like me. We love the tea. So let's get right into it. Today's case, am I the a-hole for not going to my sister-in-law's baby shower and the rest of the family is following my lead? Oh, you're not going to the baby shower and now everybody else isn't going to go to the baby shower? I don't know. Depends on what you did. Let's find out. This started soon after my brother married Ruby. At the time, everyone seemed to really like her, and my older sister and I were part of her bridal party. Her wedding was around 5 years ago. Okay, so some time has passed since then. What happened? Soon they were talking about trying for kids, and they were struggling with infertility issues. Oh, that's hard. Ruby was quite upset, but it got a lot worse when my older sister, she was 26 at the time, got pregnant. Don't tell me. Like, really, don't tell me. Is she gonna be a jerk about it? Ruby was snappish and mean to my oldest sister, and people tried to be very mindful since she was struggling. Sorry, that's my own baby here. When the baby was born, Ruby didn't send anything. Really? So she didn't send a gift to her own niece? That's kind of jerkish. I got pregnant my senior year of college. It was an oops baby, and I only told my mom because I was unsure what to do. I was a heavy drinker at family events, and when I wasn't drinking, my grandma joked I must be pregnant, and my face gave it away. That's how it came out. I didn't plan to tell the family like that. Well, I mean, that's kind of out of your control. Grandmas can tell. They can always tell. My grandma could tell. You know, like even before I told anyone, she was just like, I know what's going on. Yeah. So let's see. Ruby, in short, lost her mind at me. She yelled at me about how I don't deserve a kid and called me a lot of names. Okay, so she's sounding more awful as this story goes on. My mom tried to make her stop, but she yelled at her also. Yeah, yeah, she knows when someone's being a jerk. And told my mom she deserved the stillbirth she had. Are you serious? Are you? Yeah, I needed a second because oh my god. That's kind of unforgivable, I must say. Like that is beyond crossing a line. She just crossed the line. She just, jumped right over it. Threw herself. She shot cannonballs over it. That's awful. Yeah, the whole thing was horrible. Yeah, no kidding. That's horrible. When I gave birth and I posted pictures online, she made a post saying some people don't deserve kids. You know who's starting to look like they don't deserve kids? Ruby. Like, she's gonna be that awful and hateful? Oh my gosh. She has not apologized. Big shock. The issue. Ruby is pregnant. Well, finally. I mean, I'd say good for her, but poor kid with a mom like that. She's having her baby shower. All the women in the family got an invite. I talked to my mom about it and decided not to go. My mom is also not going, and everyone seems to be following my lead on this. Okay. Well, I see why. We all RSVP'd no. And my brother called me asking me to come. I told him no, and it started an argument. He says his wife has been crying about being hated by the family. Well, gee, I wonder why. And wants everyone to make up. I told him that isn't my problem, and this is her fault. Yeah, it really, really is. Like, the family hates you. Why do you think? Because you were absolutely awful to them. And you said horrible things that you cannot take back. He wants me to suck it up and come still and has texted me multiple times about it. No, she's going to have to suck it up. It's called consequences of your actions at this point. I know if I don't go, no one else will, especially since my mother hates Ruby after that argument. Yeah, I don't see how your mom could ever forgive her after that. That was truly terrible to say. Like, miscarrying alone is awful, but to have a stillbirth, I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. And for her to throw that in your mom's face and say she deserved it? Can't take it back. Edit. Because people asked, no, we probably won't have a relationship with the baby if nothing changes. I already don't allow my kid near her. I wouldn't either. I have a strict, if you are a jerk to me, you don't have access to my kids. My sister has the same policy. It's a good policy. Mom probably will not be a grandparent to the child either. She will not put up with someone she hates to have access to a kid. She's not the type of person. Yeah. Ugh. God. Ruby sounds messy. Not like the fun, good kind of messy. That's just awful kind of messy. Like I feel like people a lot of the time don't realize that you can't take words back. You know? Whether you're in the heat of the moment and you're just upset, once you say something, it's out there. And if it hurts the person that you say it to, you can't take it back. That's going to be in their head. They're always going to have that memory of you saying that awful thing to them. And something like that is truly unforgivable, I feel like. Like just that sort of comment saying that she deserved a stillbirth, that's unforgivable. And saying that you don't deserve kids. Not all kids are planned. Doesn't mean people don't deserve them. And just, like, I get it. She was having fertility issues. And that was probably really, really hard for her. But millions of people have fertility issues. And they're not absolutely horrific to the people around them that are having babies. I mean, my God, I had a friend who had fertility issues for years and years and years before she was finally able to conceive. But guess what? She still, went to all the baby showers. Oh my gosh, she loved all the babies. She loved getting to hold them. She was like, oh, like, honestly, for her, I think it just, like, made her want it more. she would just be like, oh my gosh, someday I'm going to have this. I'm going to try harder and harder. And she did, and now she does. So, good for her. But let's see what the comments had to say. Not the a-hole. Yeah, no kidding. The time for sucking it up is over. If your sister-in-law wants to not be hated by the rest of the family, then she needs to start by acknowledging that she has been hateful towards them. Exactly. It's beyond hateful at that point. And she needs to apologize individually to everyone that she has acted badly towards. Yeah. It can't be like a blanket apology. And it can't just be like oops, sorry. It has to be like well thought out for each person. Like start with a card maybe, an apology letter, and then say, hey, can we meet for coffee? I'd like to really apologize in person. She can start by apologizing to your mom for saying that she deserved losing a baby, her own husband's sibling. Yeah, that's her own husband's sibling. That's even another layer of terribleness. And then she can apologize to you and your sister for saying you don't deserve children. And then she can work her way through the rest of your family, because I've no doubt she said horrible things to others too. Yeah, she probably has. It would not surprise me. And then she and your brother need to accept that remorse and forgiveness isn't a magic wand that fixes everything instantaneously, but a process of patiently rebuilding broken trust. Yeah, because even just saying sorry, that's not going to fix it overnight. She has a long road to go of being an actually decent person to all of these people before, anyone has to spend any amount of time with her. And that reconciliation may not come in time to save her baby shower. Yeah, that's right. That's, like I said, that's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take a long time. It might even take years. And for some people, like, say, your mom, it might never happen. I wouldn't let it happen. I'd be done with her forever. Because life isn't perfect like the movies. And that is the natural consequence of her own prolonged hostility and not anyone else's fault. Yep. Someone replies, apologies are about accountability, not access. And there are some things that I'm sorry won't ever fix. Yeah. And I think this is one of them. Not the a-hole. While I'm sure infertility issues are stressful and emotional, Ruby went way too far in her treatment of your family. She's now going to learn the consequences of her actions and harsh words. That wasn't even harsh words, though. It was like, how can you say that to somebody? I don't understand. Do not go. Tell your brother that it is Ruby who is to blame for your family choosing not to attend, and she has not yet earned any sort of forgiveness acceptance because she has yet to show any remorse or atonement for her actions. Yeah, dude, it's her own fault. Nobody wants to go because she was absolutely horrible to them. It's her own fault. This is consequences of your actions. If my sister-in-law or daughter-in-law, I was thinking something else. If my sister-in-law or daughter-in-law had made any of those remarks to me, she'd be dead to me. Those remarks are unforgivable, if I'm honest. Not the a-hole. Yeah, they are. They are unforgivable. Infertility is hard. That's it. But she was a completely unhinged witch. She was. I love that. An unhinged witch. Yep. And see you and told, I'm guessing I meant, told you and told her own mother-in-law that she deserved to have a stillbirth and thinks, what? Time heals all wounds? Oh, well, that just shows how delusional she still is. Yeah. Especially if she hasn't apologized. Even if she apologized, she has a long road of self-reflection and better behavior to demonstrate before you even have to tolerate her presence. You reap what you sow. Not the a-hole. She better not expect babysitters or a village from y'all. Yeah, Like, she made this bed, and now she's mad that she has to lay in it. And the fact that your brother is defending her, like, yeah, I get it's his wife, but his wife was horrific to his family. His wife was horrific to his mother. Like, that's his mother that she said that to. How are you not embarrassed to be married to that person? I guess that's what I want to know. How is he not embarrassed that he's married to this woman who is so awful to his mother, to his sisters, to his whole family? Awful enough that his whole family doesn't want to come to the baby shower for his, new baby. Like, how did he not divorce her over that, honestly? I could never. Couldn't be me! Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe. See you in the next one.